Hey, welcome to issue 22, well, issue 21 and 22 of Imperium magazine. I'm doing these two together simply because they're a single unit. All right, so let's crack these open, see what we get. So there's one. There's two. So they all come with 25mm round bases by the look of it. Right, plastic. There's three sprues. 1, 2, 3. We'll have a look at those in a little while. And obviously the bases, they can all go off to the side. Let's have a look at issue 21. And straight off the bat, the first thing we have is the second battle map, which we should have got with issue 18, but apparently they had some print problems. So it's this scarred landscape with ruined buildings on one side, and then on the other side it's a similar terrain texture to what's on the reverse of this battle map that we got with issue 4. So brilliant. Right, issue 21. 10 Skitarii Rangers. We don't get 10 Skitarii Rangers with this one. We get 10 Skitarii Rangers over 2. So, 10 Skitarii Rangers. The Adeptus Mechanicus expanded data sheets. Let's have a look. Here we go. We get a battle sheet and Skitarii war sheet straight off the bat, as we do when we get new units. Skitarii Rangers, Mechanical Legionnaires. The Skitarii are the frontline soldiers of the AdMech, armed with an array of finely crafted Martian weapons and enhanced with with a range of bionic modifications. They are capable of fighting in the most extreme conditions and securing victory for their forged world. Goes into a little bit about their weaponry and their bionics, etc. And then obviously you've got your battle record. You can do a D3 random name generator and a D3 bionic enhance or D33 bionic enhancement chart. Right, names and titles for your Mechanicus units. So Adeptus Mechanicus, these pages contain full charts of example names, etc. It tells you how to roll a D66. How to roll a D33. So Tech Priest heroic titles, Adeptus Mechanicus, and Maniple epithets, and more information on the Adeptus Mechanicus. So these are Electu priests, I think, in the picture, and what looks like a Tech Priest Dominus as well. Quite nice. So, giving you information about Mars, the Skitarii, Cult Mechanicus. We then have a short story called Crimson Doom. The legions of a Novok dynasty have emerged from a hidden dolmen gate and descended upon the imperial world of Volnatha, or Volantha. Crusade fleet Primus has responded to the world's cries for help, dispatching an entire cohort of AdMech warriors to confront the invading foes. So short story, nicely done. Right, how to build Skitarii Rangers. Here we go. So there's quite a few miniatures here, and some of them have varying options. We have obviously the sniper editions, which are quite nice. Now we're being shown how to build Rangers, but you can also build Vanguard with regards to these Skitarii. Primaris Lieutenant, we've got new data sheets for all our miniatures so far by the look of it. So Primaris Lieutenant, we've got Assault Intercessor Squad, Tutorial, Tactical Precision, etc. Storm Shield, +1 to save roll, invulnerable saves. We've got Necron Overlord data sheets. Am I missing something? No, it's just that. Necron Warriors, Tutorial, Resurrection Orb, My Will Be Done. I think we've only got these because it looks like these are the only units that are going to be in the playthrough, which is Orbital Defense. So, Necrons, seize the platform. The Necrons must seize the orbital platform and allow their Canoptics slave contracts to dismantle the Imperial defences, opening a path for invasion. Space Marines, protect the defence network. The Space Marines must hold their positions, protect Sifos orbital defence networks, and allow the Imperial forces below to prepare their defences. So, set up. You've got your battle match. We're using the reverse side, new battle map using the reverse side by the look of it. And yeah, so 1 Assault Intercessor squad of 5, the Primaris Lieutenant, the Overlord, and the Necron Warriors, 10 of those. We then have Necrons go first in turn 1 and the playthrough. So that's that for that magazine, and just some info on other bits and pieces. Obviously, the second part of your Skitarii Rangers in 22, and then 23, we are getting a Canoptic Spider. Brilliant. Looking forward to that. We also have another trifold pullout. Indomitus Crusade this time. Necron Forces, the Pariah Nexus info, Imperial Forces, so blurb on Space Marines, Sisters Battle, and Admech. So there you go. Nice map and a Celestial map there as well. Warzone map. Issue 22. So obviously we get the rest of our Skitarii. And nice. I do love the battleship artwork, and again here this looks great. So Mechanicus information sheet on this one, and just basically talking about various explorative fleets, blah blah blah. Right, Sortek dynasty, information on dynasties for the Necrons, and Emotech, the Stormlord, and territorial expansion. We then have another story, and this looks like it might be a continuation of the previous story in issue 21, Crimson Doom. We are then getting info on how to paint our Skitarii Rangers. So you'll be using the Leadbelcher, Corn Red, Macragge Blue, Runelord Brass, Agrax Earthshade, more Corn Red, Abaddon Black, Screamer Pink, Corax White, and what they will look like so far. We then have a data sheet for the Skitarii Rangers. And Transuranic Aquabus or Arquebus, plasma weapons, etc. tutorial. Now, Halt the Invaders. We are pitting the Skitarii Rangers against the Necron Warriors. So, Halt the Invaders is the playthrough. Mission briefing. A single unit of Skitarii Rangers confronts the scattered Necron invaders. They must destroy the first wave of Necrons and give their allies time to join the battle. The Necrons hope to establish a foothold on the moon before the Imperium can respond. Necron Warriors, advance to victory. The Necron Warriors must destroy the Skitarii Rangers swiftly in order to establish a beachhead for their invading allies. Skitarii Rangers, hold the line. The Skitarii Rangers must obliterate the Necron Warriors and ensure the Admech lines are not breached by the first wave of Necrons. So we are setting up the board on using our new battle mats, this side up, and yeah, that looks to be about it. I'm not seeing any other scenery or anything in there. Morale and combat attrition tests information. So we're they're introducing the morale phase in this magazine, and then the playthrough and the AdMech get to go first on turn 1. Then the Necrons, then the AdMech, then the Necrons. So there you go. And looking forward, issue 23, as we know, is the Canoptek Spider, and then issue 24 is 2 more paints. We get Null Noil and Rakarth Flesh. Let's have a look at the plastique. Let's bring you down. Come down. Come hither. Right, so this was the first sprue that came in issue 21. This is primarily heads and weapons. So these are the Rangers' heads, I believe, because they're cloaked. And I believe the Vanguard, they have a helmeted head, which is this. Now, these sculpts are from 2014. And do you know what? They look absolutely brilliant. I do have a breakage here though, so that's a bit of an issue. I've got a breakage just here, but that should be fine. I should be able to glue that without too many problems. And then obviously more weapons, more legs and heads. So the torsos are attached to the cloak, and obviously the cloak fronts all just glue onto the front. Now, looking at these, I'm just trying to decide which is the best way, which is going to be the best way for painting. I wonder if it would just be easier to glue the legs down to the base, build the torsos separately with the heads and the weapon arms, and paint them and then glue the torso to the legs. I think that may be the way to go. I will certainly try it initially. So we'll wait and have a look and see how that builds up. We've got some great crested helmets here. The crests being in the style of cogged teeth. Fantastic. And one of the sniper rifles, I think that's one. And then did I see the other? Or is it just the one? It might just be the one. I did think that there was 2 options, but I was wrong. So yeah, I'll probably paint the backpacks separate as well, so just so I can get up there with the cloaks and the such. But yeah, great looking sculpts. They come with 25mm bases, and the sniper has this oval base. So we've been given, have they given us a full complement of 10 25mm? No, they haven't. They have only given us 9. So they are expecting us to only build these one way. Because obviously the sniper is an option. You don't have to take it if you buy the box kit. But yeah, they're expecting us to build this as per the magazine. So we won't be building these as Vanguard. It's strictly Rangers. And there you go. Okay, join me in a mo and we'll build a couple. So first miniature I'm going to build for this video is the Skitarii Alpha. So as usual, I've got all the bits ready, and what I'm first going to do is start off by gluing the legs to the base. Now, having looked at this and also having seen a friend struggle with painting their Skitarii, I'm going to make this in sub-assemblies, and all of these are going to be in sub-assemblies. So one of the things I'm going to do is keep the torso and cloak separate to the legs. The legs are going to be one sub-assembly, and the torso and head another sub-assembly. And if they have a weapon which I think is going to cause issues with painting, then what I'm going to do is sort the arms out, but then keep that weapon and arm assembly separate from the torso. And these Skitarii are really modular actually, which I was quite surprised at. But on this occasion, the Skitarii Marshal is quite open in his pose, so I can glue the arms on and his head. The other thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to glue the backpack on, so I can keep that separate. So I have drilled out the barrel for the Marshal's pistol here, and I used a 0.75mm drill bit to do so, rather than a 1mm. So, and his head going on. So there you go, first Ranger done. It's going to look like that. I'm keeping his pistol lowered so that it looks more realistic. He's kind of like firing one off from the hip as a quick snap shot. Sniper now, and this is going to be a little bit more tricky for me because because we're doing the sub-assemblies, I'm not going to be able to glue it together to position the rifle. So let's have a look and see what happens. Okay, it may well be that I'll need to use a little bit of blue tack just to position how I want it. But the rifle, the hand, is reasonably flat here, and the arm goes straight onto it. So positioning that as close as, and then what I'm going to do is just use the body torso like so to make sure I get them in the right angle, and then I'm going to pop the head on. Like that. Okay. Right, so the monopod stand for this goes here, midpoint. like so. So there you go, that's that. And then going with the legs in about that position. That's how I'm going to glue that on. And then hopefully taking the whole assembly, putting it together like so. Yeah, so that's worked out okay. So that's how the sniper guy, very reminiscent of gunners from the English Civil War. Many of the sharpshooters in the English Civil War used their flintlocks with a monopod. Let's get this Skitarii with data tether built. Now again, I'm going to start with the legs here. So done. Right, cloak. And then coming from the inside. Now with this one again, part of it is going to be, one of the arms is going to be not attached, and that's mainly the one which is going to be attached to his backpack. So this seems to attach like that. What I'm going to do is put the glue in there. Bingo. Right. Now, he has this arm in order arms, or shoulder arms I should say. So I can put that on. Hi, sorry for the video dying on me. So I've glued on the head like so, and the torso just pops on like thus. The backpack, I am going to drop a little bit of glue on the end and then join them together like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to marry them up so that I can put his arm into the right position like so. And what I'll do is I'll hold that in position for a spell. Oh, it's not going well. that in position so that it goes off a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use these tweezers to make sure the piece is aligned like that. And there you go, he will look something like this when I finish painting and gluing him together. Okay.